I feel like a lot of times we ask that question of like, what's my purpose, God? Like, what do I need to do? But I don't think I really started thinking about that question until I started being around other people that I felt like were really walking in their purpose. Hey, I'm Allison. Welcome to my YouTube channel. You're family now, so call me Allie. Now, I'll be posting every Friday. Get you ready for the weekend. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and press that notification bell. Let's just dive in. Really, I'm just going to tell you the story of when God told me to sit my tail down so I can start walking in my purpose. And I feel like a lot of times we ask that question of like, what's my purpose, God? Like, what do I need to do? But I don't think I really started thinking about that question until I started being around other people that I felt like were really walking in their purpose, or they were just like doing the things that they love to do, regardless if it was like at work or outside of work. And I started asking that question. I started asking myself, I was like, do I really want to know? Do I really want to walk in that? Anyways, I asked God, like, hey, what is my purpose in life? Like, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, I feel like I really get along with people. I feel like I can meet a stranger and they tell me their whole life story. All I gotta say is hi. Like, literally, you would see like the amount of times that I would say hi to someone and I'd be like, hey, how are you? And they would literally just tell me how they were doing, what they are going through, what they've been through, and we'd just be great friends from there. So I just wanted to kind of know more. Like, I just feel like this pull. I feel like he's calling me to do more. I feel like I can't be this normal person, if per se. But also I feel like we're meant for a lot more. And my purpose, not my purpose, but like my mission for my family is to be able to take care of them and provide to them. I always said I'm gonna be the rich auntie, but you know, I'm gonna be married and the rich auntie. But anyways, let me tell you the story of when God told me to sit my tail down so I can start walking in my purpose. And it wasn't that long ago. So literally, I've been going through a lot of things, a lot of challenges. I feel like I'm growing quickly. And this was when me and my boyfriend started getting to know each other. And found out I like basketball, I play basketball. So we played basketball. This is the second time we played basketball, or we're going to go play basketball. I'm the only girl going to this basketball game or this basketball, pickup game. Literally, I'm already in my head preparing myself like, oh yeah, I'm about to show these guys up. Like, I know how men play. They're going to see a woman. Okay, cool. She can play some, but I'm still not going to go all the way. There's just something in guys' minds that they're just like, I can't do that to her. But anyways, so we were on our way. We literally prayed, please, Lord, don't let anyone get hurt. Looking back now, I'm like, this is the Holy Spirit. But part of me was like, maybe I shouldn't play so much, or maybe I shouldn't play at all, because we're praying that prayer, and I'm just like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't play. But anyways, I disregarded it. I was like, yeah, I'm about to play these men, and really balled out. It was going good. Like, we prayed all together before, things like that, and I personally ended up playing like 4 games. And so the end of the 4th game, I was running and I was on defense. So I was just defending my opponent. And so all he was doing was literally going across the lane. And we weren't full sprinting. We were just, a little light jog. And that little light jog turned into me feeling like someone stepped on my foot. And I just heard this like loud, like, it wasn't a pop, like it wasn't like that. It was just like I don't know, the sound that you make when you accidentally step on someone's shoe, if you know what I'm saying. But it was that sound. It all happened within like a span of 2-3 seconds where I felt that, I heard it, look behind me, he's not behind me, no one's behind me, look back, see him right next to me, and I just slow-mo go down to the floor. I was just holding my ankle. I was like, okay, really looking at it, really massaging it, like, yeah, I don't think something is going good right now. So I was like, I looked at my boyfriend and I was like, hey, I can't get up. Like, can you help me? Can you help me get across, get back to the other side of the court? Fast forward, we leave and we're going to my boyfriend's spot. And I call my sister because in high school, she tore both her ACLs back-to-back years. She's my twin sister, so I felt both of those pains. After each injury, I was the one crying. So anyways, I called her, and this is like late at night. I called her, it's probably like 10 p.m. I'm like, hey, are you okay? And she was like, yeah, I'm fine. What's up? I'm like, oh, okay, like your ankle's not hurting? Like, are you fine? She's like, yo, are you okay? And I was like, well, I think I got hurt, but like if you're not crying and you're not in pain, then it's not that big of a deal. Then I guess like it's probably a sprain or whatever. We went back to the house. I iced my ankle. I remembered I have a friend, I call her Lulu, that she's a nurse. So I was like, hey, some things went wrong. This is what happened. And she sent me a pre-assessment. From there, it was like, okay, I guess I gotta go to the doctor. Next day, schedule a clinic appointment. Basically, I ruptured my Achilles. So yeah, I was in a boot, had to have surgery. From there, I just realized like, dang, Lord, you really couldn't just like grab my attention elsewhere. Like I had to get hurt. I had to literally get hurt. And I've never been hurt all the years of my life. I played basketball from 8 years old to like 21. Never had a major injury. And so now I feel like I'm a grown adult and I gotta get hurt. Like, one, I don't want to feel like I'm getting old, but I'm getting old, I guess. But anyways, I was really like, Lord, like, you really had to sit me down like this? Like, what were you trying to tell me? What was I not doing? How was I not paying attention? Because I felt like I was really paying attention to God. Like, I feel like I was really chasing after him and being in my word, like listening to nothing secular. Like, I was really being intimate with him. Or so I thought, right? Had surgery, went well, and I was just very like tired, beating myself up because I was not doing anything for like a few days, just watching Netflix and watching shows. And then I spoke on it and I was like, wow, I really could have used that time to share with God, but I didn't. So I ended up showing up for him, right? And that leads me to the question of like, okay, Lord, what do I need to be doing? Like, what's my purpose? How do you want me to move forward? Do I need to be doing something other than work? Do I need to be doing something more in work? Like, what do I need to do? Prayed, fasted. He led me to a lot of other things that I'll tell you later on, but it led to this. But in that, I was like, yo, I really got to speak and use my voice and not do anything crazy, right? But just like start talking to you. So it's very uncomfortable, but I had always learned, like, I've always been the type of person that I want to grow and improve in some kind of way. And I've looked back and I've reflected that growing up, I always had that push where people are like, you need to be more vocal. You need to say more. You need to yada, 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 do this, and that with your voice. You're not loud enough, right? Whether it was with basketball, with work, with my sister, with friends, like anything. With that, I really prayed on it. I fasted on it. I was like, okay, Lord, like, you know, this is very uncomfortable. I'm going to do it. Will you guide me? And I think sometimes we get so in our head or so like worried about what other people are going to say or feel like we can't do it. And that's not the case. I don't know where this is going to lead, but I know it's going to be great. And if I believe in that, then I'm believing that God is leading me in a direction that he wants me to go in. Shoot, I cannot control anything. I literally cannot control anything. But what I eat, what I say, things like that. with that, it's just helping me realize I have a voice and I have a gift that people need to hear. And I want to hear your voice. I want to be able to help you grow. I want to push you to grow. I want to hold each other accountable, because I feel like that's what we need. We're so quick to judge as people. We're so quick to not show love to people. We're so quick to like, just leave me alone and have all these different thoughts to where we're not really helping each other. So yeah, I sat down and I let him speak, and I let him really pour into me the purpose that I need to step into. This is just the beginning, but even if you have that push, whether it's speaking, whether it is designing, whether it is a business, or taking care of your family, or, you know, going into sports, doing something else, breaking a chain, like, just do it. Just start it. And you hear that all the time. You hear it all the time. But literally, if you think about it, if you're not doing those things, you're disobeying God. And if you doubt yourself, you're doubting God. That's how I frame it. And if you're not loving yourself, you're not loving God. Like, all of those things not attack me, but like convict me and make me feel like, dang, Lord, I really want to serve you, and I'm not doing that. Like, what am I doing? Right? So he sat my tail down, and this Achilles recovery process, it feels like it's going quick, but like I'm still not recovered. It's been 2 months and I'm walking, but I'm not walking fully. Like, I can't run. It's a process, and we have to enjoy the process. We have to trust in God. And I think that's the biggest thing I learned when I was really trying to figure out my purpose. Just pay attention to the little things, because, you know, he might sit your tail down through an Achilles injury, but he might not. He might just be like, hey, you know, you need some gas and you ran out of gas, or you don't have food at the house and you need to go to the store. Like, I don't know. I'm just making up scenarios. But like little things like that, just pay attention, because God can speak in so many ways. If you really want to go after something, you just have to ask him that, and he will guide you. He will help you along the way, but just go after it. So yeah, I'm here to help you grow. I'm here to be a listening ear. I'm here to talk about real things, real life experiences and lessons, because I didn't learn that growing up, and I'm just learning that now. But I feel like the earlier you learn it, the quicker you can serve God and the quicker you can show other people love. We're going to get this thing jumping and popping. You're going to get to know me. But yeah, I'm here to grow. You're here to grow. So let's help each other grow together. So I leave you with Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. Again, go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment down below. Press the notification bell. I will be posting every Friday morning. But yeah, take care. I love you. See you next Friday.